Okay, week 16, Commanders versus the Jets. So New York is favored by 3, and I'm going to take New York. And you know what? I hate this game. I hate everything about it. They're both poor teams. They've got injuries on both sides. Interestingly, both teams have some type of a bright spot. The Commanders have a decent rushing, although I think sometimes it's when that's all you have, you tend to be somewhat good at it. And the Jets actually do have a decent defense. They've been relying on it all year. And so, but obviously their passing is pretty much the worst in the league. And like many other teams, if you don't have a passing game, you got to try and run the ball, and that's what they do. So again, both of these teams stink, and there's really not a whole lot to look at. The model, um, well, let's see here. Excuse me. So the model gives the Jets a 56% chance of winning, which comes out to about a 1.5 point spread. Their pure points have it being even. It's only when I come down here to the adjustment, and like I said, both of these teams are poor, and it's really hard. But the Jets overall, they've got a better ratio, and the model's been predicting their performance better overall, all the way around. So with that 3 point spread, and most likely, I think the odds makers just say, hey, these teams are evenly matched and tend to give points towards the home team. That's not really what I'm going to go with, but it turned out to be pretty close. So let's take a look at some of the raw numbers here. One thing, and I say this a lot, is sometimes the passing numbers for poor teams get inflated. You look and go, wow, these teams are going to be able to pass 250 or some odd yards. Yes, but when they're putting up 75 of those in the last 5 minutes of the game because the other team is playing prevent defense, just trying to run down the clock, that's not the same thing. But the one thing I would point out is when you come over here to the right, both teams have a hard time protecting the quarterback. So the team that runs best probably will end up winning. Commanders are much more turnover prone, particularly for interceptions. I think are more dangerous anyhow. And neither team is particularly explosive. So it's really going to be a matter of what team can run the ball best. And right now, as it's showing that they're about even when you look at the running games. And again, when you looked at the raw scores, and again, it's just only after the adjustment does it say that the Jets perform closer to what when we adjust for the counting. Basically, it really showed that the model over predicted for Washington and was pretty good with the Jets. So with that, I think what you can take this from is the Jets. They're probably passing and running lower than what the averages say they are, just because some of those garbage yards. So anyhow, if you like what you listen to, if you like this analysis, find it helpful, click like and subscribe. And if you got a question, comment, drop me a note. Thank you.